Hi guys, just a quick update on how the grow on's getting on. It's all going well. It's been up and running for about a week now. Fish are all getting a bit more confident. They're all coming up, eating some food. Yeah, quite pleased with how it's going. I have had a few issues though, and not really the issues that I was expecting. In terms of condensation, I've not really had any problems at all yet. Yeah, it's not been an issue at all. The problems I've had some of the fry getting themselves stuck behind the folds in the liner. I don't know whether they can get out and just don't want to, or whether they are actually stuck, but yeah, either way, sometimes I'll come down to looking to grow on and there'll be 3 or 4 fry missing and you think, oh, where have they gone? But they've just managed to tuck themselves right behind the folds in the liner. They don't seem to come out on their own accord, you have to actually get them out, but hopefully once they put on a little bit of size they won't do that anymore. Also, I have had the ammonia in here creep up just ever so slightly. It's not at a really toxic level, so I am still feeding them, but I am keeping an eye on it, and if it starts getting high then I will back off the food a little bit. I'm doing proper water changes to try and help keep it down, but yeah, it's not at a high level, so I'm not too worried about it yet. I didn't think it would be a problem at all, as I used a lot of mature media and I'm not feeding them loads at the moment, but yeah, I've got a little bit showing. I wasn't going to use them, but I have put two 2 litre bottles with some more K1 out of the main pond in there as well, just to sort of help it get going a bit. The shower's running absolutely fine. I've just coated that to help insulate it a little bit, and I've made a cover for the grow on as well. It's just on a little hinge at the back there, just to help try and keep some of the heat in. I just used a few off-cut bits of polystyrene I had left, and I've got some thermal underlay left from when I had my bathroom redone, so it's all sort of bits that I had kicking about, so it's not really cost me anything extra. And yeah, they all seem to be doing pretty well. Really impressed with the light. It sort of changes colour throughout a 24-hour period, so in the morning it's sort of quite a red light, and it sort of gradually gets brighter, and then it's on full power for sort of 4 or 5 hours in the middle of the day, and then it sort of goes to a more bluey colour in the evenings, as it's starting to go to now. And yeah, really like the effect. How much that actually does to help the koi's colour, I'm not really sure, but it's quite cool anyway. In terms of cost, there's a little 300 watt aquarium heater in there, and it's holding it at what's it on at the moment, 16.8 degrees without any problems. You know, it took it, I don't know, about 24 hours to bring it up to temperature, although it didn't run the whole time while it was bringing it up. It seems to bring it up to temperature sort of slowly. But yeah, in terms of cost, I think it's costing roughly, it's hard to tell because it has got a lot colder recently, but I think it's costing about 50p a day to heat. But that's also including the little electric radiator that I've got running in the garage. That only comes on for 15 minutes 4 times a day, and just that little amount of time is actually keeping this room at about 17 degrees, which is sort of half a degree warmer than the water, which is really good and really surprising actually, seeing as it was about, well, it's below freezing. We had a really hard frost last night, and I come in here in the morning and this garage is still at 17 degrees, so really pleased with that. Yeah, we'll see how they go. I might turn the heat up a little bit, but I just want to make sure all the parameters are okay before I start doing anything too crazy. They're just getting a a little amount of food a couple of times a day at the moment. But yeah, I think it's going to be good. I think we'll get some size on these over the next couple of weeks. Really looking forward to seeing how big they can get. In terms of what food I'm feeding, I've still got some of their stage 4 fry food, which is a sinking food, 54% protein. And then I've also got it from Pure Pellet. It's Coppen's Top Koi in 3mm. Got 5 kilos of that. I think it was £34 delivered. So it seems quite good. They all seem to like it anyway. It's one of those foods that's got quite a lot of colour enhancers in, which I thought would be good as soon as they're kept inside. So we'll see how we get on with that. But yeah, give you all a good look at them now, and then we'll have another look at them in a couple of weeks when hopefully they've put on a bit of size. Yeah, unless something interesting happens, I'll update you in a few weeks when hopefully they're all a bit bigger.